Hey guys, how's it going? Hope everybody's staying warm and doing pretty good. I wanted to show y'all a quick little gadget that I've been having that I used a couple times. Is these? It's like a little pH reader. It checks the light, the moisture, and the pH. So I want to kind of show y'all how I do that again. This is I guess like a little quick measure to make sure that your soil isn't too acidic for things like strawberries and blueberries, but you can use this to check that too, because it is technically a pH reader. I got them from Amazon. They're not expensive. I can't remember how much I paid for them. I've been having them for over a year now. I don't really use them that much. I just watch my crops and my plants and keep everything amended, and I kind of use that to measure you know, kind of if I got a good looking plant or not. But technically you can have a good looking plant but not mean it's technically healthy. You know, because you can also check on like bug pressure and stuff. Bugs will attack plants that are weak, and they can sense that even though the plant looks really good and it's producing decent. They just know. I don't know why. I guess because they sense like there's a decaying matter presence maybe. But I want to show y'all a couple of my raised beds. Let's see what they look like. Okay guys, let me check this one. You want to make sure your soil is moist, not wet, and then what you're gonna do is insert the probe kind of midway, and I don't know if you can see the little needle jumping. You want to keep it in between a 6 and a 7 pH. And then you got the button right here. You can change it. See, that is the light exposure, which is, oh, sorry, 1,000. I guess, I don't know what you call it though. Raised maybe, I'm not sure. I don't normally use that setting. I'm just showing y'all because I know it's bright out here. And the moisture, we're doing pretty good with the moisture. Down the middle is where you want it, right in between, not the red where it's dry. If you can see where it says dry and too wet, see, this is perfect. This is where you want your moisture at in your raised beds. And then the pH, I'm trying to keep still guys so I can not wobbling all over. See where it's kind of in between a 6 and a 7? That's perfect. That's the last time I had it there. That's last time I checked. Last year sometime. That's where everything was. So that's pretty good. Okay, let's see what this big bed looks like. I'm going to take 2 different readings in 2 different spots. Okay. Let's see. Now this bed, remember, I just started, so it may not be where it needs to be or where it should be. Let's go back over here. Readjust this one. Oh, about like that. You don't want to go too deep. See this side of the bed, a little more alkaline than the other bed we just checked. Okay, let's see. Wow, this side of the bed is pretty wet. Oh no, I'm sorry. It is on pH. The pH is really high. It's really well, pH is really low on a number scale, so it's leaning way more acidic, which would be perfect for strawberries and stuff like that. So we're gonna have to I may have to add some lime or something. Not sure yet. We just, like I said, I just started this bed. This is all new stuff in here, and I kind of mixed it with compost and all kind of other stuff. So yeah, that was pretty high. Let's check the moisture on it. Pretty much down the middle. Pretty good with that. All right, let's check the middle with this one that was showing me a acidic reading. Okay, see, we were a lot better right here, and this is the middle of this big bed that I just built, just put in. So It could have been that one little spot too. You got to watch these things, guys. It may be good, you know, right here. I may get a different reading right here. Just like I got a different reading just from here to here, you see. But this is just good to give you an idea, you know, of what's going on. If you really want to get deeper into the soil testing, you have to buy some soil sample kits. Then you have to take sample of the soil, and I think you got to mail that in, and they send you a report. I was thinking about maybe doing one of those this year, but we'll see how it goes. Well, as y'all can see, it makes a big old difference, you know, just a couple feet away, even in the same bed. Those were technically the newer beds. So let's go look at my older raised beds over here and see if there's any change or any difference compared to that. I know for sure it's better soil in these older beds because that, you know, it's older, and I've been amending and growing in them a lot longer than those other ones. And on that garden expansion that I had showed y'all, I've been working on. So let's go ahead and check these and see what they look like. Okay, y'all, let's check this one right here. The one we had the cauliflower in the end of last year. Let's see what it looks like. And they say to let these things, when you first use them, to let them sit in the dirt for about 10 minutes before you check them. But I didn't notice a difference in the reading. And this little square right here is doing light measurement, by the way. So this one is pretty good. pH is where I want it, perfect, where it's always been. You know, only, like I said, I only used this one time, but that was last year, and it's giving me the same reading. And then let's see the moisture. It's pretty wet, but we just got a whole day of rain yesterday, so that's why everything's kind of, but it is not, you see, it drains well. This is how you want your soil, kind of like a little sandy loam almost. Not too much, but you want a lot of compost. So all right, I'll leave that one right there. Let's go check the one right next to it. This one I did not amend yet. I did a little work to it, but I didn't add too much to it. So let's see what this one looks like after being used. Yeah, looking good. Perfect. That's where you want it, in between 6 and 7 pH. So that's looking good, guys. Okay, guys, that's kind of how I've been kind of measuring it. Like I said, I ain't been using them too often, but I like using it every once in a while. But I kind of, like I said, I keep up with every time after I plant plants in my raised beds. When I clear the bed out, I'll amend it up with, you know, bone meal, blood meal, some new soil, you know, whatever you think you need to do, you know, especially if like those beds, the ones I just showed you, the red ones, the soil level is lower. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some more dirt and compost, or soil and compost, to you know, get the bed raised back up. And when you put things in there like that, that changes the dynamics of the soil. You know, that changes the alkalinity, pH. Might not drain as well as it was before until that soil starts to break down and compact. You know, might drain too much. I mean, lots of things can change, but it's not complicated. It is just basically go out, get it done. You know, if you're in the gardening like me and been doing it for years and years and years, you know, you do it without thinking, you know, and that's how I am. I go and do it and get it done. And, you know, these little meters just prove to me that, you know, I'm on the right track. I'm doing it right. But like I said, I may get into that other soil testing thing just to check things out. Take it a little further just to actually see what I actually got in there, you know, as far as magnesium and all of those things, because the plants need things like that. With like magnesium, I do add that also, but I put that when I plant. When I actually put a transplant in most, you know, in the hole to plant, I put, you know, a little tablespoon of magnesium in there, just in case it's running short, you know, because I don't know all those things that's in the soil, because this won't tell me. But this gives me an idea if I'm on the right track with my soil or not. So sorry about that, guys. Got an ambulance going down the road. So other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. Y'all take care. Y'all stay warm. Everything's, you know, still growing. Potatoes are looking good. So we had a lot of cold nights, lots and lots of cold nights. Today's pretty nice. The sun's heating things up, but it's still, when the sun goes down, probably about 5 something tonight, it's going to be right back in the 30s again. All right, 34, 35. It won't be freezing, but it'll be borderline light freeze maybe, but it shouldn't be too bad. So I think everything's going to be going good. So I'll see y'all later. Take care. Oh, and then, by the way, we got seeds starting indoors coming soon, probably in the next week or a couple of days. I'm not sure. Whenever after this video posts, it'll probably be a couple of days later. So in another week or two, let's just say. And we're going to start some bell peppers probably first, and some hot peppers. We're going to try to get some of those going, because the pepper plants take longer to, you know, germinate and grow. So, and I'll show y'all that, and then hopefully we can get ready for a good transplanting this spring and a great garden. So y'all keep watching, guys. Thank you to all my new subscribers out there that been subscribing and watching. Y'all take care. God bless. I'll see y'all later.